You are now listening to the Pelicans post-game report. Flash report.
For all things Pelicans, you're now tuned into the Pelican post-game report. Shout out to the fam. Appreciate y'all for being in this live. Man, listen, Pelicans making moves. Free agency has been moving, man, for a lot of teams. We sitting back saying, what the Pelicans gonna do? Well, guess what? The Pelicans made a move, man. Not too long ago, the Pelicans just signed a player. Pelicans signed three-time NBA champion. That's right, three-time NBA champion, Kevon Looney. We talked about during a draft, the Pelicans need a vet big. Joe Dumars and staff are moving to appease that need. Now, this is reported by Shams of ESPN. Kevon Looney spent his first 9 years with the Golden State Warriors. The three-time NBA champion became a free agent on Monday and is now a member of our Pelicans team. According to ESPN's Shams, he will now sign a deal with the Pelicans. The free agent center has agreed to a 2-year deal worth $16 million, $8 million a year with the Pelicans, according to his sports agency in his representation. So this is Shams' tweet. Free agent center Kevon Looney has signed a 2-year, $16 million deal with the Pelicans, and there it is. So you'll be bringing that championship experience to New Orleans. So what do you guys think about the signing of Kevon Looney? We did realize that the Pelicans ultimately could use a veteran big or a backup big to kind of help out. We've seen some deals already on the table, different teams signing different players. The Pelicans just sitting back and seeing what works for them. What do you guys think about Kevon Looney joining the team? Now, at this point in his development, he's not, in my estimation, and I like Kevon Looney. Matter of fact, during the draft stream, we mentioned his name. I kind of considered him kind of past his prime. But what does he have to offer the Pelicans, right? We already have 2 first-round draft pick bigs that we took in back-to-back years. And Kevon Looney, his sticking point is he's a fierce offensive rebounder, a defensive guy, blocks and cleans up the glass, that type of thing. And, it'll be interesting to see what he does. He's just 29 years of age, man. Seems like he's been around for a long time. And last year, he averaged 4.5 points a game on 6 rebounds per contest. And what could he offer? That's the major thing. And Joe Dumars feels like Kevon Looney could come here and kind of bring some interesting veteran leadership, perhaps to help our bigs develop faster. And you could take a look at his statistics over 9 years, multiple championships, being a nice key cog there for them. I think the most that he's averaged during his time was about 7 rebounds for them, but that's not really his sticking point. His thing is defense. I think the most he had was like 9 rebounds a game, but he's one of these guys. He don't shoot the 3-point ball, none of this kind of stuff. He's a guy that cleans up the glass. He's a defensive guy, does the dirty work for the Pelicans, gets in there and hammers it out. So what do you get the guys think about Joe Dumars adding a veteran big and Kevon Looney? Y'all put it in the section below. So with that being said, man, listen, Pelicans making moves. Free agency is here. Kevon Looney is a Pelican. Y'all let me know in the chat, do you think this works with our club? So with that being said, y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna holler at you on the next Flash Report. Much love. Go Pels. Shout out to everybody. Peace. We out.
Subscribe now and stay up to date for all things New Orleans